In this video, I will explain about how to access subset of items of a two-dimensional array using NumPy library. So for this, I will open IDLE tool. I will create a new Python file. Okay. So first one is import the required library. That is here my requirement is importing the NumPy library, and I also assigned an alias name for NumPy because I'm going to use the same library name many times. Instead of typing the complete name, since I assigned a short name that is called alias name. And to create an array, first I assign a variable name, and using NumPy library I accessing the array function. Okay, here my intention is I need to create an two-dimensional array and also accessing the subset of items of a two-dimensional array. So as it is a two-dimensional array, I need to specify the row wise elements. Okay, 10, 20, 30, comma, and second row elements. Suppose I will increase the row size, I mean column number of columns also. Suppose 40, 50. Okay, here 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, some random numbers, and one more row. Okay, 66, 77, 88, 99, 22. So three rows I created. At last I close the main square bracket and close the parenthesis. So three rows, how many elements are there in each row? Five elements are there in each row. That is in nothing but five columns are there, three rows are there. It is looks like a 3 by 5 matrix. Three rows are there and five columns are there. So this is creation of an array. After creation, if I want to view all the elements of this two-dimensional array A1, I can print it with the help of the array name. So it prints all the elements. I can check it. So save this program with a valid name. So slicing on 2D arrays.py. Yeah. To run this program, click on the run module. You see there are three rows are there. The first row elements are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Next row elements, next row elements. So three rows and five columns. So it looks like a 3 by 5 matrix. Now creation of array is completed. My next job is we need to access the individual, not individual elements, subset of items. So subset of items, how can we access? If you want to access, you need to begin the square bracket. And here in case of one dimensional array, we directly specified the start value colon stop index value. Okay, where to begin and where to stop. But here before providing the start index value and before providing the stop index value, first we need to specify which row elements we want to read. Are you going to read first row elements? Are you going to read second row elements? Are you going to read nth row elements? So here, suppose for example, I want to read one. One means which row it is indicating? Second row element. Why? Because the first row is indicated by 0 index, the second row is indicated by 1 index, the third row is indicated by second index. So in my first row, how many elements we need? So I need the elements from 1 index up to 4. So one index element is called in first, one means second row. In second row, which is located one index? 22. Which is located two index? 33. Which is located third index? 44. That means 22, 33, 44 are the subset of items in the given two-dimensional array. Those are retrieved and those are the printed as the results here. So 1 colon 4 means in second row, beginning from the first index up to the last index minus 1, that is called 4 minus 1 means up to third index. So the third index value is 44. So we can expect 22, 33, 44 as the output for this slicing. I will show you. I will save this statement and rerun the program. See, previously I printed only array. Okay, now I try to access subset of items from the given array. So what are the subset of items from the given of the array? So 22, 33, 44. How I print it? I clearly mentioned that first row, first row is represented by using, second row is represented by using index 1. In that, beginning from the first index up to the fourth index minus 1 elements are printed. Similarly, we will try for some other one. We will access some other elements. So A1. Suppose in first row if I want the same set of elements, beginning from the first index up to the third index. Okay. So in first row, which is located to index 1? 20. Which is located at index 3? 40. That means 20, 30, 40 we can expect output for the second statement. So we'll save this one and rerun the program again. You can see. So 20, 30, 40 we fetch. Why? Because we first it is expecting two arguments. The first one is representing the row number. Okay. The next one is representing the start value. The next one is representing the stop value. Similarly, say A1. Suppose instead of writing in row 0, in row 1, similarly in row 2, suppose for example, row 2, I want to access, okay, row here index value 2 means row 3, okay, I want to access the same set of elements. So I save this application and rerun the program. You see, so in row 2, access the index values of 1, index values of 2, index value of 3. So beginning from 1, 2, 3 values are printed like this. Okay, this one. So here, so I can rearrange like this. First, I access the 0 and 0 row. There is nothing but first row, second row, and third row. Now, whatever the output we got it for these three statements, we can got the same output by using another statement. I will show you how we can got it. So here A1 square brackets, so 0 colon 3 comma 1 colon 4. I will save this statement, rerun the application once again. So you can observe, so what are the outputs we got? 20, 30, 40, 22, 33, 44, 77, 88, 99. Individually, I wrote three statements to get these three lines. But those three lines, I got it with the help of a single statement now. Single statement, yes. If you, I can put them into comments if you want. You can see. To represent a single line comment, we use hash sign here. Yeah. I kept them in comments. Now I can watch. You can watch the output. See, only those three lines are printed like because of this statement. Because of this statement, previously we got those three statements by writing three lines of information. But these three lines of information can be merged into a single statement like this. So what I did, instead of representing a single row number, I represented the combination of row numbers beginning from 0, 1 up to the last index minus 1. 3 minus 1 means 2. That means it is accessing 0, first row, second row, third row. So in first row, it will read the elements from one index to third index. In second row, it will read the elements from first one index to third index. In third row also, it will read the elements from one index to third index. Why I read third index? Why? Because it won't consider the last index. That is called stop value. So stop index value minus 1 up to that index only, it will read the values. So in this way, we can access subset of items from a given two-dimensional array.